It was good, y'all. Making a quick video. I was just watching Kevin Samuels. He had on Cocktail Queens. They had Ice Cube on the show. And you had Vivica Fox. And then a number of other black women, former actresses or entertainers that were questioning Ice Cube about um, the plan and him meeting up with Trump and things of that nature. Um, Quick review, you know, the man specifically said that he wanted to sit down with Biden or with Trump or with anybody in the presidential party that was going to do anything for black people. He set up some documentation and some type of plan so that we could present and say, listen, this is what black people need. Um, and he's getting all kind of black backlash. He first thing he starts off and says, "Dude, I'm not a politician." Right then and there, right then and there, they're supposed these women that are on a panel are supposed to be like, you know what? The man said he's not a politician. The man said that nobody would help him. The man also said that when he was going forth in it, that when nobody else doing it. So he figured, I'm gonna be the man. I got an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And so instead of him getting the support from the black women on the panel, he's getting all these questions. Why you ain't doing it this way? Why you ain't doing it that way? Blah blah blah. Instead of the man receiving the support that he needs, because he's putting black people on the agenda and saying, hey man, we need our reparation, or we need this, or we need that. What we gonna get? In fact, Ice Cube was doing what Obama was supposed to do when he was in office. I'll let that marinate. And people getting at Ice Cube behind standing up for black. Why does a black man have to go through trials and tribulation every time we stand up for each other? If I stand up for you, why I gotta go through something with you? Why can't you just, as a black woman or black man, just stand next to me and just say, you know what? I'm standing with him because he's trying to do something for me. Why it's always got to be a problem? So they sitting up there having a conversation with Ice Cube. He's answering them respectfully. So this is a plan that's dedicated for black people in politics. He's presenting this thing to Trump. They come up with and say, well, what's the part about black women? Black people ain't good enough? A plan for black people? Why is it always black man and black woman? Like we some separate people. Like, okay, you black women over here, but we black men over here. Do we got that much of a problem where we can't be unified as a unit and as a family, where every time something gotta happen, it's gotta be like, well, that's nice, Ice Cube, but what you doing for black women? Dude, he just said black people. Are you not black people? I'm not understanding that. Like, what's going on in this society and what have they done to our women where it's like, you don't even think you a part of black people. Now, me just seeing how they conversing back and forth with this man, he had a lot of tolerance. He had a lot of restraint. I wouldn't have had that restraint. I wouldn't have had that tolerance. I would have been so, like, they would have been like toxic masculinity all day. I'd have been, listen, make up your own plan. This is how we doing it. This is how we moving. This is for everybody. And I'm sorry it wasn't enough for you. And it is what it is. I'm sorry it wasn't enough for you, because I'm not here to. First of all, he's saying I'm not even supposed to be doing this. I'm not even in my lane. I'm doing this because I don't see nobody else doing it. Then he said, well, if it's a problem, well, why don't y'all help me? See? I'm gonna talk to some of y'all black women. Some of y'all black women, y'all understand where I'm coming from. Others, they got a problem. They got a mental problem. And even in your some of y'all believe in that Bible, your Bible tells you that the woman is a man's helpmeet. Meaning she's his helper. She helps. I'm looking at and he asking for help. He's saying, we are a team. We are together. help me. If you're saying that I'm not putting certain things in, why don't y'all come and help me? I'm open for all y'all to come help me. You know what they say? Oh, I'm not the one that's presenting it to Trump. I'm not the one that's going in front of Biden. You the one that. Yo, what can we? What can the man do? It's like we can't win. It's like we can't win. Yo, big up to Ice Cube, man. Big up to Ice Cube, man. You know what, dude? Big up to Ice Cube for what he's doing, man. I'm glad he stood up and you know, you every time you stand up for black people, you gonna go under fire, man. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna turn their back on you and be the Judases that they are. They're gonna turn their back. That's why don't nobody speak up for black people. Because anytime the people somebody speak up for y'all, you turn your back on them and you start shooting on them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you standing with the man and saying, "Listen, our kids need to stop dying in these streets. Black fathers do need home. We do need help. Black fathers do need to be in the home. No, y'all gonna turn your back on him just like everybody else, and it just don't make no sense. He's the reason why. Bill Cosby, another one. Reason why you got so many black men that want to stand up and speak, but they don't say nothing. They be like, you know what? I'm not gonna go in the fire for these people. I'm not gonna stand in front of this flame. Now, again, it's like I said, big up for Ice Cube, man, having the tenacity and the book. And listen, I don't have a problem with um I got plenty of black women that I know, Hebrew women that I know, very respectful, queens. You understand? But I know a lot of them who ain't. And there's a problem out here. There's a problem between black men and black women, and it's got to get addressed. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why we got to be in confrontation. Why is it? Oh, I don't agree. See, the man saying everything positive about what he's trying to do for black people. All they could talk about was how much they didn't agree with him. I'm like, well, bro, what? I mean, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Can we get any support? Do we gotta always before we can even get going fighting against the system? We got to fight with our women first. I ain't fighting with nobody. I'm gonna let you know right now. I ain't fighting with nobody. You're gonna be standing there talking to yourself while I walk off. Straight cheese. But anyway, man, I'll get more into it later, man. But I'm gonna watch the rest of this. And this is I'm very disappointed, man. We need each other, man. Simple and plain. We need each other. And until we could come together and be there for each other, nothing's gonna work out. Peace, kings. Peace, queen. I'm out.